I am seen, but the eyes of others do not remember. You were the first to see me as I am, the call stripped aside. Your memories. A cadence of wheels on a caravan track. Fever. Questions by running water. Violence in a night's campfire. Arrows in the dark. And fleeing. Falling rock and cracking stone. And a storm. The storm. The storm that brushed you. Did its screaming wake you from your mind's cradle? Your memory of it is painful. Its cry is difficult to ignore. It's like a child. Many children crying out. You are able to see me. To see me is a rare gift, a watcher's gift. So many questions, thoughts whirling like storm winds. That storm still roars through you, deep beneath your thoughts, yet muted and secret, like an underground river. I cannot tell if it is carving new channels, or eroding what keeps your true strength buried. The fact that you could hear it at all, survive it, is something few have ever done. Your power will grow stronger with each soul you touch, as it allowed you to reach out to mine.
May Wal watch your step.
Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher. The title came unbidden. I do not know why I spoke of it. Yet it seemed the right mantle, a familiar one. Their eyes see me, but their minds will not remember past the call. My face is like the call of a newborn, hiding the face beneath, and for my body, I am able to wrap myself as a mother cradling her child. I am here, as you see me, but to them, their eyes see only the cloak that I wear, a peasant mother, dirty, shabby, not worth knowing. As a watcher, you see more than others. To the eyes of most, I am as unseen as the spirits you share memories with. I do not know. What do you speak of? If you were in my thoughts, I could not feel your presence, nor do I know what you saw there. And what did you see in my memories? I would hear you speak of them. Tell me what you saw. Show me what you saw. Where were you? Tell me what you saw. Show me what you saw. Where were you? The stone of the plateau. Its color. Tell me its color. And what did you see in my memories? I would hear you speak of them. Tell me what you saw. Show me what you saw. Where were you? The stone of the plateau. Its color. Tell me its color. And what did these hands hold? Tell me what you saw. Show the stone of the plateau. And what did these hands hold? Tell me what you saw. Show me what you saw. Where were you? The stone of the plateau. Its color. And what did these hands hold? It was the birthing bell you saw. Has it been so long? Have I forgotten so much? It is a plateau formed of the spirit stone Audra. At its top is set a great bell, cradled in the reaching arm of the plateau. It stirs in the wind, and it sounds for leagues when struck by kith hands. In distant times, the great bell served as a Glanfathan watchtower, perhaps. Why they abandoned it, I do not know. Other men came in time, settlers, and claimed the tower as their own. I, in turn, claimed it from them. The pillar became a cradle where I could draw new souls into the world. Yes, yet I believe you only saw a small part of the birthing ritual. It is not all in a moment, nor in a day. It is a journey of many years between the child, the mother, and I. The ritual was one of many steps. It took many tens of years to carve them, but always the child's thoughts were there to guide me from the moment it began to awaken, to the 3 seasons within the mother, to the birthing day, and the years to follow. The child's thoughts, that is where it began. The expectant mother, I could often sense her thoughts, and those of her child, before she could. I would soothe her, free her from the panic of questions. I would sound the memory of the birthing bell atop the plateau in her mind, letting the memory of the vibrations fill my thoughts and hers. Often, the child's soul could hear it too, so the sound of the bell echoed in the mother's thoughts. Many would come seeking their child's future, or a reading into the child's past, the lives its soul is said to have lived. Such things are not mine to see. I meant no offense. Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher. There was no child to carry it. And carry the weight of 100 deaths. I know, Watcher. The Hollowborn. The Hollowborn have a future. They can be saved, and the Tells spoke of such. They can be saved. They must be saved. You have seen the beauty in childbirth. What good came into the world there on the plateau. You helped me recall it. It is a memory we shared. It is the truth. And what would you consider real, Watcher? The truth that was experienced and remembered? Or the one that burned out only to be swept under the rug and forgotten like ash from a fireplace? For this is what drives us forward, motivates our actions. Remember this, Watcher, and remember the memories we have shared. They have shown you what we must save, and what will be lost if we fail.
Hey! Hey! You gotta stop it with that. I just about punched you to snap you out of it. You were saying things, but they weren't any words I ever heard. You were shaking so hard I thought you'd crack your spine. Yeah, so I noticed. I've woken you sooner, but I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to close your eyes a bit. And folks don't last long without sleep. You're twitchy these days. Reminds me of Meyerwald more than I'd like. Anything I can do, you just let me know. We're close on this one. Hang on a
Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher. I thought it was my doing. I thought that I had stilled it with my thoughts. The child. It was just a child. What was done with it? It was not the last hollow born on the birthing bell, and never again did I hear a child's cry. The first birth was the deepest, the saddest. Nothing I could do could find the child's spirit, guide it to him. It was worse. I made her think it was whole, and then more births came to the bell, all as before, and many were the minds I had to change, a circle of... Little word of the outside world reached us. It was enough time for rage and pain and grief to guide hands. I feared what would happen to the children, what would happen to me. Every mother knows her womb may shed a stillborn, but these cold, soulless creatures, the parents wouldn't have understood, and fear of the unknown breeds violence. I held their minds within mine. I shaped and guided them as long as I could. And with each passing day, each new birth, the strain grew. And the more I felt my control slipping, the more I focused my thoughts. Eventually, even I succumbed to the power of my own illusion. I'd woven the threads so tightly that I could no longer see through them. Yes. And yet, was the mother not also innocent? Did she not also deserve my protection? I feel the purity of my reasons, and yet little satisfaction for what I've done. My actions only caused more misery. Worse, I took from an entire village, made them as empty and helpless as the children I sought to protect. But you feel it was right to hold and direct their minds, even knowing the cost? A melody, brief yet sweet, a fragile thing to cherish while it lasts. A short turn of the wheel, but a turn all the same. Your words have soothed my mind in ways I did not expect. I thank you, Watcher, for the gift of your sight, for using it to guide me out of the prison of my mind. Let us hope it can also free you from the illusions Theos has woven around you. There is something I would ask of you, Watcher. A burden I would relieve. Yet, even the asking is a burden of another kind. The memories of the birthing bell, the hollow-born, the mothers. Even knowing that my actions were righteous, necessary, their memory haunts me. I see reflections of the lives I could not save wherever we travel, and when I lie down to sleep, the dreams of empty children and blind eyes are more vivid still. Please, Watcher. I tried once to forget, and yet echoes still tormented my soul. But if you were to cleanse my soul of the memory, I could at last be free of it. Will you grant me this? I will be the same, only free of the memory. My allegiance, my skill, these will still be dedicated to our cause, to your aid. Thank you, Watcher. Shall we continue, Watcher? We have much to accomplish.